Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I am Susie. For those of you who are new here, hello, my name is Susie. We are a single income household of my husband and I. I am a cash stuffer, so I take money out of the bank each week after I get paid, and that goes towards all the expenses for the week. I pay in everything in cash, so gas, groceries, rent, anything like that will all be paid in cash. Today is Tuesday, and so we go and we look at all the money that's left online during the week. Specifically for me, this is my Roth IRA, and I also have a brokerage account. And so we're going to go ahead and look at the stocks that we've been saving. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial expert. This is just for accountability and to see how we've been doing the past week. So without further ado, let us jump into it. Here is the account. If you've been here a little second, you would know we're down this week. This is not surprising if you have been watching the news. But we are just going to go from the top to the bottom through some of the numbers, and then we'll look at what we put in this week. So let's begin. This is the Roth IRA. We are at $25,528.50. We're going to stop from the top and work our way down. So we have $3 in cash, almost $2,400 in VOX, $2,800 in IVV. This is the iShares S&P 500. Little over $900 in Tesla, $2,500 in the FDKVX Freedom Fidelity Fund. This is a 2060 retirement fund. So this is going to get more conservative as we get closer to that date. Right now it should be pretty aggressive. 1,555 in VDC. The other S&P 500 I have is through Vanguard. It's at 12,000. I've been trying to get this up to 50% of the portfolio. Right now it's at 47.25%. So we'll be putting in that still a little more this week. Next we have Coke, just $700 in Coke. Berkshire Hathaway, we have 2,000. It's one of 2,200, and it's one of the only ones that's positive this week. Nvidia is at 860. VIG, this is the dividend fund, is at 760. Commodity stock is at 656. And then Exxon and Mobil at 32 down there at the bottom. So we're gonna go. Oh, pardon me. Look at what we did this week. Here we are. For this account here, we put in $135 a week. This gets us up to that $7,000 threshold. And we're still working on making that 50% mark for VOO. And so I just put all of the 130 straight into that. Next is this cash management brokerage account. Here it is. It is at 1,733. There we are. So this one is interesting because I'm kind of a little bit of a hypocrite. So let's talk about it. I have $1,000 here in cash that is not getting invested. We were talking about where we want to put the emergency fund, and most of the emergency fund will be in like 1 month CDs, and then we'll have a couple thousand that are more liquid and able to come out rather quickly. This 1,000 is on a card, so there's a card for this account that my husband has, and so the reason I don't keep a lot of money in, say, my checking account where I have a debit card access to it is because I'm really bad at spending money that's online. That's one of the reasons I'm a cash stuffer, is because I have a problem seeing online money as real. And so I will just spend, which is why I don't have a credit card. And I don't keep money linked to my debit card. Since this money is on a card that my husband has possession of. I'm not worried about it. It can be used for emergencies if we're in a situation where we would need a couple $100. We could just swipe the card. So this is the emergency fund for, like, my husband travels. He'll be traveling in April for some training out in Seattle. And so if there was a problem there, he would have access to this card for any emergencies while he's not home or something like that. So yeah, I think that is fine. I'm just letting you know this $1,000 will be staying there. It's not getting invested. At least not right now. Just in case anything were to happen, that is $1,000 of our emergency fund is there. I'm trying to gain the online banking access to some other accounts so we can look through the emergency fund that I have. It's at a different bank so that I'm not seeing the numbers, so I don't have to like worry about spending that money. And so we'll see what all we do with that. Back to the brokerage account. Sorry about that long spiel. We have VOO in here and Coke in here. $611 in VOO and then 120 in Coke. Nothing crazy. This week in this account, we put in $30. We just bought Coke with it, and then we put in that $1,000 emergency fund into there just for easier access in case of emergency. But yeah, there we are. I hope that the state of the market is not troubling you. It goes up and down all the time, so please don't freak out. A lot of people like to make videos and announcements about fear that people have. So they'll be like, the market's crashing, pull all your money out, it's the end of the world type things. It's going to be okay. This is long-term investments, so bigger gain equal bigger loss. And through the month, we're still up $1,200 from last month. And we still have another week left here. So it's big picture, right? You gotta look at the big picture. For instance, from December, I'm actually up $3,000. So, yeah, if you get freaked out by it, like I do, I kind of don't like watching the market. I highly recommend not watching the market and just kind of letting your money sit in there and work behind the scenes. You don't need to open it every day or pay attention to all of the fear-mongering news around everything. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a fantastic Tuesday. If you had any of your own personal goals that you achieved this week, or if you worked at all towards any, please let me know. Obviously, I'm putting in towards my Roth IRA, but if you're putting into a 401k, 403b, 529, or if you made an extra payment towards mortgage or made a debt payoff or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to share some positivity around here, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.